Local is amazing, it's a highlight, but it's just because it's right there. By default, it's going to be fresh. When he said, do you want to be a part of Iowa Restaurant Association and choose Iowa Dinner and Pro Start, which is like an intro to hospitality for high school kids, it's like there's only one answer. Getting to utilize all these different purveyors and these farmers and people that have done all this hard work. It was a really fun challenge, and when you are making great food, if you don't start with great ingredients, like you're only going to get so far.
Our seasonal lamb crop has only been raised on its mother's milk and fresh forage, and there aren't very many sources of meat that you can say that about.
We cultivate about 2 acres of herbs used mostly for medicinal purposes, but also a lot of culinary herbs for eating. And then we also do a cut flower operation.
We have very clay-based soils here, and the fastest way to rebuild soil health was put some livestock on it. And so that's where the sheep came from. It's an iconic species of livestock. It's in so many different kinds of world cuisines. It has a lot of versatility.
The duo of lamb, I think anytime you're doing a progressive dinner, you can kind of play and maybe get people out of their comfort zone, but at the end of the day, we're in Iowa, like meat and potatoes, right? So we did the roasted loin, and then we did the kind of the braised meat that we made into a pave or a pressed terrine, and then just made a classic red wine sauce. We're trying to extract as much flavor out of it and use it in as many ways just to highlight kind of the natural beauty of the lamb.
It's really amazing to find people that are very creative and value local products.
Getting whole lambs into these restaurants benefits the culinary scene of Iowa. There's a lot more respect for the entire animal. It's a manageable size that then kind of incentivizes creativity, not only just with the different kinds of cuts, but the different types of cuisines that you're featuring.
I absolutely love cooking seasonally. I love cooking progressive meals and highlighting local as much as possible. I will always want to continue to get my hands on food in that way.
We're not using any fertilizers, we're not using any herbicides, we're not using any pesticides, we're not using any grain crops. And we're able to raise a lot of animals on very little land and with very little water use.
I think that food is medicine. I think what you eat directly affects the quality of your life and how you feel and how you look at the world. So I think a dinner like this just really starts to connect the dots for a lot of people to like really understand that it does matter.
People are really eager to support local. They just don't always know where to go to access that.
It's not really enough to just sell lamb to a restaurant to have them put it on their menu. When they put it on their menu and let folks know where it came from, and there's other ways that you can probably support that farm.
We're highlighting these people's craft, and they make these amazing products that are better than what we can often find elsewhere. And so taking a little extra time, getting to know them, that's what really connects me to food. It's something that made me fall in love with cooking, and so to be a part of kind of continuing to push the industry forward and kind of putting Iowa chefs a little bit more in the forefront to share that on some level is pretty special.
For small producers, we really need consumers to complete that cycle so we can sustain our work and can think years into the future.
Farm-to-table dinners gives you that access to being on a farm and eating something that's fresh out of the field or off the pasture. Being with other people in the countryside reminds folks that Iowa is really what they say.
It was a really great ambiance. It was a wonderful dinner. The service was great. I genuinely think that people are excited and ready to eat this way more.